Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the final installment of this HP Notebook 15af131dx model computer. So, some of the unstableness, what happened was Microsoft did not catch the needed ATI drivers. So, between a colleague and I, we pretty much troubleshooted that thing beyond. And once you put the ATI and BIOS and all the other important software behind it, it's running much more stable than it was. With the SSD in there, we pretty much stress tested yesterday, and happy to report that the computer's in a clean bill of health. So we're going to go ahead and install. I just got in the mail today the last memory module that we'll be needing for this project. So we bought the Hynix 12800S 4 giger. So I've used Hynix before in a different computer that I sold here at the office. The only reason I bought the Hynix stick was that's exactly what's inside the other machine. I wanted to match it up as much as possible so that there's not any performance issues. So we're going to go ahead and tear it apart again and put that other stick in there, and then the computer will be complete. So let's get into it. First things first, get this out of the way. Disconnect my Ethernet cable, pull my USB dongle out. You don't want to leave that in there. And we're going to shut the computer down. We can actually pull that out. Out of there. Go ahead and shut down. And a mouse driver is a lot more, working a lot better as well. So we're going to take the battery out for this one again. 2 tabs here on the bottom. That comes right out. Put that here. When I took it over there, I didn't put any screws back in because I knew I had the intentions of taking it off. And this was a part again yesterday for other very crucial, important maintenance, like cleaning the fan. So very carefully, get a precision screwdriver and just kind of, without making any I will put it this way, these computers are very delicate when it comes to a colleague that I was doing this with. He's refurbished 4 of these over time. Oh crap, we didn't want to break that, but All right. So first things first, we will install put this memory module in. All right. We are complete. We can put this. Whoops, that was supposed to actually come out. There. I'll get that back together. Slide that back in. And now we'll put all the screws and stuff back in. So this is the parts tray I use. It's a El Cheapo Harbor Freight. You don't want to put it on any hard drives. So let's go ahead and put all the screws back in. This we can actually throw it here. Hopefully this thing is going to last a long, long time, no problems. just about done putting the screws back in. Alright, now we can put the 2 rubber feet back in the corners. And we'll put the battery back in. And we'll do a quick overview. Make sure everything was back. So far, so good. It's rather unusual. I would have thought by now that it would ask for. Should have actually proved by now. So that's the finished product. So instead of having 4 gigs in there, now we got 8 gigs. So that actually didn't go too bad, surprisingly. So this is not the kind of computer I would recommend for gaming or high performance tasks or hyper threading of any kind. But it's a good daily internet driver. What I mean by that is it has the capability of running a few tabs in the browser. It's also good for webcam type applications like Zoom meetings or Skype or BlueJean or whatever you're using. So keep that in mind. It's also good for doing Word documents. It's got enough power at this point you can watch DVDs and do music or play music and stuff on there. I would not play games on here. You can, but it's not going to perform very well. So we're going to go ahead and I don't even know what I did with my wireless mouse at this point. It's probably around there somewhere. Yeah, it's not that important. We can make do without it. So as you can see, the RAM is, let's take a look. Main board is only 113 degrees, 114. So So we got 8 gigs of RAM installed in here. CPU, and let's see how fast it takes to get into the internet. Pretty spontaneous. So yeah, I'm done. That looks like Google's our default browser. We don't like Microsoft Edge. Microsoft Edge sucks. Google's the way to go, theoretically. So I'll make Google Chrome our default browser. And our default music player will be like the Windows Media Player. Come on, any day now. Video player, no. I like Media Player default. Just like in Windows XP and Vista on 7. And as far as photos, I don't care for Microsoft Photos. I'm old school. I like the one in Windows Vista on 7. Okay, I guess they took that option away. Alright. Sucks to be Windows 10 user in this day and age. So let's just kind of do a quick. Oh, yeah, I gotta have my cable plugged in. So for basic web browsing like this, it's excellent. Loads of web pages in very responsive time. So this is the A6 AMD processor. Let's try pulling up YouTube.
You do it every year.
Yada, yada, yada.
But it never gets old. Pack everyone.
So pretty much stress testing at this point it's handling itself quite well. I don't think my internet will actually be able to handle this, but yeah, this is never meant to be a 4K setup, but the CPU is basically pegged out at 100%. I'll try to process that. But for all other general purposes, it's good for basic tasks and that. So we're not going to do a whole review on it, but just to kind of give you an idea. This computer does feature DVD-ROM. It's got 3 USB ports on it, HDMI, and everything works on there the way it should. So it's just a matter of putting the files and stuff back on there that were on the other customer's hard drive. So I'd like to do more tests with it, but it's not really mine to do that at this time. But hope you enjoyed this little segment of getting it upgraded. And it was actually kind of an enjoyable project at the same time. So God bless everybody. Take care, and we'll see you soon.